over 700,000 Americans identify as transgender. In Australia, 11% of the population has diverse sexual orientation. Recently, the topic of transgender became world news with the transformation of celebrity Caitlyn Jenner. The status of transgender is growing in acceptance, and the stigma attached is slowly changing in today's society. However, it still has a long way to go. Today I'm talking to Robbie, who is about to begin his journey transforming from man to woman. Robbie will be undergoing surgery and treatments to make his persona match his gender. Hello Robbie, and welcome to Hello Darling Show.
Hello darling.
How was your day today?
Fabulous as normal.
Beautiful. Robbie, you won the Belle of the Ball at the Brian Gardner Pink Ribbon Ball in 2015. Tell us, how did it feel?
Oof, well, it gives me goose pimples for starters. Probably one of the most amazing highlights since I've been in Perth. For 2 years I've been here. Amazing. I couldn't believe after standing amongst such beautiful women that I would win Belle of the Ball. And I felt that was the people's choice.
Yes.
Yes, the highlight.
Applauded by 550 guests.
Amazing.
And you
gorgeous.
did look amazing.
Thank you, honey.
Congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
Robbie, when did you first realize that your gender doesn't match your body?
I think I've always struggled with that, and probably right back when I was 5, right through primary school, I can remember always being one of the girls or feeling different. So yes, right back when I was 5 years of age, I always felt different.
So tell us about growing up. It was difficult?
It was difficult because I was feminine. I was teased a lot, of course, and at primary school I was lucky to have the girls on my side, you know, who always embraced who I was, even when we were all young.
Yes.
So yeah, it was difficult. It was difficult.
You mean girls being your sisters or girls at school?
Girls being the girls at school, at primary school, and being my friends, teaching me elastics and the hand games, and sharing our lunch and all sitting together. So I thank them really.
Yes, but like in early stages when you felt that you're different, did you try to suppress it or maybe think, I believe this is just imagination? Did you have this kind of feelings?
I did. I was really confused. Was I was so different? Was I gay and feminine, or I did try to suppress it. So, especially growing up in a small place like Hastings in New Zealand, it was hard.
Which is more conservative, yes?
Yes, like a little country town.
Yes, of course. Now, continuing on the subject and on this time of your life, we know little girls supposed to play with toys, you know, with dolls, yes?
Yes.
Boys supposed to play with cars and trucks and trains. Did you have favorite toys that you would have loved to play with and you had to hide them? What did you play with?
Well, I was lucky because I grew up with 3 girls, so there was lots of girly toys around me, including Barbie and My Little Ponies and polar bears, and so I guess I shared with my sisters, and yeah, so I played with lots of Barbies. Probably the most masculine toy I ever had was a Transformer.
Yeah.
But I was
and
now
you want yourself.
So, but music was my main toy, I suppose. Having a little record player and playing Carmen, the opera, in my bedroom. And
Beautiful. Tell us about how hard was it to confront your family first time, and now about your journey and your transformation.
My family have always been so supportive. I've been very lucky, and actually I've got 4 mothers and 2 fathers because I'm adopted, and 10 brothers and sisters.
Wow.
So that's a lot of family to tell. I knew my family would always be very accepting. I suppose the hardest thing for me was telling my father, who was very masculine. But can I share with you a message that he sent to me?
Thank you. How did you tell your father? Did you tell him over the phone or in person?
I told him over the phone. I rang him. He lives in New Zealand, and it was difficult for me to tell him, but his message back to me was overwhelming, so I'm going to read it to you.
Thank you.
So this is from my father after I've just hung up from him, and My best mate. I just wanted to tell you that we all have choices to make during our lifetimes, and your choice is yours only to make. You will always be so special to me and will always remain my best mate no matter what. I love you, mate, Dad. So out of everybody I had to tell, my father was the hardest one, and yet his message was really gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Back to me, and telling everybody else in my family was easy, really.
And your grandmother,
My grandmother.
Yes.
She's my birth grandmother. She's the only one that held me at birth before I was adopted out.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always been very special to her. And I think she said to me, and what made you come to this decision, dear? So she was very great.
Yes.
She's very supportive too, so I'm really grateful. I've got such a big, loving family.
Beautiful. And all generations are send you love and support you.
Yes, very, very lucky.
Now, you are Robbie during the weekdays and you are Crystal Chandelier on weekends.
Yes.
Where did the Crystal Chandelier name and idea come from?
2007, I think, I moved to the country after living in Auckland for a long time, and I set up a beautiful women's boutique. My sister arrived back from Sydney, and she said to me, you should be doing beautiful fashion shows and you should be dressing up again. And I thought, yes, I should, and embrace it. And my shop had beautiful chandeliers, so we came up with the name Crystal Chandelier, and we started doing fashion shows in a little country town called Caddy in the Bay of Plenty. And I used to give away scholarships to the children, mainly also to give the mothers to come into my store and see that I was part of the community. So Crystal Chandelier came from the help of my sister Holly.
Beautiful. And it will be your ongoing name? Are you going to remain Crystal Chandelier once you became a woman?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes. I will keep my surname and Struther Burson, so people will probably call me Cece.
Cece,
nice.
Sounds fantastic. Huh? Darling, may I ask you, there are statistics about very high depression and suicide rates and self-harm amongst transgenders worldwide. Did you ever had a moment like when you have did you have a moment that you were feeling like giving up?
Yeah, I think I have had a moment like that, one that I often try to forget about, but it was more so I've been confused with who I was. Yes, I think a lot of us have had moments like that in our lives where we want to give up, but I think when you think of the people you could leave behind and the family and the ones that you love, that really gets you through.
That's right, beautiful. So that's what helps you going through everything.
My beautiful family.
Yes. When you were growing up, there was no transgender role models like today. Today we having Kathleen Jenner, we having Lauren Cox sharing their journey of transformation all over media with the internet, obviously. Do you think it encourages people that are going through similar situation as you to make decision?
I do. I think it's a lot more accepting now today, and with people like that, like Caitlyn Jenner, and also some of the other people like Caroline Cossey that you can see on Facebook.
Yes.
There's lots of beautiful transgender role models out there now, so I think you can, feel more comfortable to be who you are.
And you feel that you're not alone?
Totally not alone.
Correct? And if they put their voice, it helps.
It sure does.
Fantastic. All right. Now, very soon, or you already did, you start the first stages of the journey. Tell us the viewers about your journey from Robbie to Crystal Chandelier.
Well, the first part of the journey was, of course, telling my family before I told social media.
Yes.
And then I have to see a psychologist.
Yes.
I've seen her twice now. I'm going to see her again. I have to have a psychiatric assessment. So that's where I'm up to in my journey. So she really, the psychologist, makes a decision and sends a letter through that I have, what do they call it now, dysphoria.
So then when the assessment of psychologist was completed, what's the next stage?
So the next stage will be hormones. I'll go back to the doctor. I would have been diagnosed with gender dysphoria, and then I can start hormones. But prior to starting that, I can now actually start electrolysis or IPL on my face. And also winning Bella the Ball, I won a $1,500 voucher from Metasetics.
No.
So that will help me to start with my facial hair removal.
Beautiful. And the hormones, which stage will they take you to?
They'll take me probably a year. It'll soften my body and turn me more feminine. I'll grow breasts slightly and lots of things will change. I'll become more softer. So I'm looking forward to the day I can start those.
And the stages after, are you still deciding, or?
Yes, probably surgery for breasts will be the first thing. And then I'll just take one step at a time after that.
You see how you feel. Beautiful. Was there any moments in the past when you were still hiding your status, that you looked at women, being feminine, thinking, I feel like this, but I cannot be? Were you envious sometimes, looking there and thinking how lucky they are?
Yeah, I was envious, not so much now.
Yes.
Because I'll be a woman soon, so. But yes, maybe when I was younger I was a lot envious of how gorgeous they look and the beautiful shoes they wear and the way they walk and makeup, and I always wanted to be one of them. Yes, but not so much now.
Of course not. I speak to you like you were my best girlfriend.
You do.
May I ask you, what's your dream for the future? Magic wand. What's your dream? What's your dream?
I've always been a really good singer, and
yes.
I'd love to sing. I'd like to bring back all the old songs from the old days that had love and meaning, and I'd like to sing them to the world, I suppose, when I'm finished.
Yes.
And carry my message in songs.
Yes.
Is my dream.
Are you preparing your wardrobe you will be wearing as a woman?
Yes, I've been preparing that for quite some time. So I have beautiful clothes already that I wear, and on the weekends, especially Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm always dressed up. Yeah, I'm excited about my wardrobe.
And future, family?
My family for me.
Your family for you?
I would love to meet somebody special. I know that day will come when I'm complete. Once I'm complete, I really believe I'll meet my true love. And until then, I'm just in transition.
Beautiful. What would be a word of advice to viewers out there that are going through similar experience as you?
Never give up. Be proud of who you are, and it's okay to be different, and embrace who you are.
Beautiful. The best day of your life?
Best day of my life. Winning Bella the Ball. That was the best day of my life.
Beautiful.
Winning Bella the Ball. I've never been to a ball.
That was your first?
That was my first, and to win Bella the Ball was the best day of my life.
Well, congratulations again. Thank you for being on Hello Darling, and best of luck for your job.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you, honey.